to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing going. The Cardinals will kick this away to get us going here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Georgia's offense tracks out there to open this game. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Georgia.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and if you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down, why not keep it on the ground?
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Trying to find some room. It's Taylor. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's Wheeler. It's Wheeler. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Personal foul. Rookie kicker. Defense.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Caught behind the line. It's Wheeler. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Ultimate incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And this is an ugly shank. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Grab behind the line. It's Wheeler. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Has the first down and more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. To the air. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. On the run here, taking a deep shot. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Taylor. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They'll go hurry up here. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. And the Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now, first down to the 22. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Finds his target. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Georgia! So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And the pass falls incomplete. The final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
He'll hand it off. Powering through. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The tight end makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will send their punt team onto the field. And he takes it at the 40. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Quarterback off. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. 2nd down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead. They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense produces 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to... lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That is Georgia 35, Louisville 17.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
A situation any offense hopes never to face. Third and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake. They bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's able to send the punt away. Well, the returner fumbled it. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
Touchdown, Georgia. Number 23 with the return.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He dumps it off to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the Cardinals will send the punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hit as he released it. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it from the gun. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
but my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And first down right back to the running game. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And here's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on third and long and came up well short. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. He'll hand it off.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Trying to find room. It's Robinson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Trying to convert with a sneak. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Barber.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Working clock with the ground game. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Set to kick this one away.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The completion makes it 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. The Cardinals pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The sure hands. It's Wheeler. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.